Well, it's test drive time. 1969 Chevy Chevelle Convertible. This one's got the red interior, the white paint job, which I love. The factory 307. This is what the car came with. It does not have power brakes. It does have power steering. But overall, I drove it over here. I'm right next door to Maple Motors. And it's smooth. No Malibu. We're going to be dropping the top, checking everything out. I'll look at the body by the end of the video. We'll go around any kind of imperfections, pop the trunk, check the package tray, check everything out, so you know what you're getting before you get here. I do this with every single car. Now, I've been doing this a long time. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, share this video. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. And we're going to look over the top first, and then I'm going to jump on the interior and put the top down. How about that? You got some imperfections on it, and it is older, but other than fixing up a little spots on here, a little silicone there may have been leaking or coming up, I'd almost leave it alone. You got a little spot over here, see a little bit of patchwork. Should be buttoned up there. Now, I never even checked to see if this was a power or a manual top. Well, what we're going to do is pull the levers here on both sides and drop it down. Looking on the dash, it does have a power switch. And a lot of times you got to start it up, mainly to get the juices flowing from the battery. Give her a little bit of gas. There we go. And then top down, and it's flying. Yeah, she works really good coming down. Top is down. Looking around the interior. Place your bets. You think the horn works? We got a little crack here on the steering wheel. Showing 65,000 miles on the dash. That could be true, I mean, but who knows if the speedometer ever quit working. So if it quit working, odometer goes out. 275. Radio works. Blower motor. Yeah, it's cutting on. Look at the mat down there blowing. Good deal. Wipers, yeah, working. Turn signals, right. I don't know about the gas gauge there. I may have to stop at the lot and get a gas card because mine's burnt up. I done used it so many times they won't let me use it no more. That's the credit card company, not the lot doing it. That means I've done a lot of test drive videos today. A few cracks. We got some wires hanging out there. Overall, this interior looks nice. Horns, you place your bets. Let's see. Woo, it does work. All right, it's time. Let's take off down the road. All right, came back, got another credit card so that we can actually get some fuel today. Yeah, if I use mine 3 times at the same gas station, or I guess any gas station, it cuts off. It won't let me get no more gas. I don't know why it's doing that. I've called the company, but whatever. I went and got another one. Here we go. Anything I see, you'll know about it. Speedo is coming up, so should have mileage working. As we're going down the road, it's pretty straight. A little bit of a left pull there. Let's check it again. No, it's not really a left pull. It's just the where I'm turning. It's the road. Tight steering. Nobody's behind us, so we'll get in those brakes. The brakes feel good. Back in the throttle. All right, let off. Give it a second, floor. Kick down's hooked up. Passing gear's working. Now the gas gauge that's up there, it does look like it's floating. I mean, it looks like it's working to me, but we need to stop and get a little bit just to check, just to make sure. Because I've had plenty of instances where I've run out of gas. But it'll be okay. We're not gonna run out today. Going over to this gas station here. Again, we're gonna get $20 worth of premium fuel. Oh, there's always cops up here, I'm telling you. Look, they got somebody, there's 3 cops right here. They got somebody up on the side of the building there. There was another gas station down the road that caught somebody selling drugs out of. At least they're catching them all, right? All right, we're $20 worth of fuel. If it takes $5 to $10 worth of fuel, the gauge is a little off. Right now, it's, I mean, dead on full. Let me show you. Yeah, so if it takes any gas at all, then it's not gonna be true. All right, so not quite. We got about 1.5 gallons, $6. So I do believe the gauge is working now. We have proof, but you do need a spring on your tag here. I went ahead and put the wire back through it so that it'll hold the tag plate back up, but it needs a rebound there. We could get out of here. I do believe the gauge is working properly. Let's see. It's not really going up anymore, but 1.5 gallons. All right, let's get out. Seatbelt on here. We're gonna head on back to the lot. So far, This one runs and drives awesome. Definitely got the looks. I mean, red interior, white paint. White paint's my favorite, but and the red interior is definitely one of my favorite, and I think me and my wife had the same idea on that. So this car is pretty awesome. And if you just want a cruiser and you don't mind, you know, not having a big block or one that'll scream down the road, this is the one. Because I mean, a 307 is still a decent horsepower motor. I mean, you're not looking at a race car or anything. If you wanted to get out of the way, it gets up. See, it's still a V8. But I already know what the comments are gonna say. Put a big block in it. Paint's got a really good shine to it. I can tell because I go down the road and I can see the sun reflecting off of it. And all the trails from the airplanes up there. What do they call those? Is it chemtrails or something? I can see them on the hood. Suspension, pretty smooth. We got a bump coming up here we could check out. Now that gas gauge is leaning past full now. I gotta say it works. I mean, it's not on full anymore. Bump, smooth. Yeah, it's not on the full mark anymore. It's leaning past, and now when I'm hitting the brakes, it's starting to come back and it's sitting on full. So yeah, we have a completely full gas tank here. That's the bad thing. Those shipper trucks, sometimes they make you get it down to a quarter tank before they take them. That's why a lot of times when I get cars in, I have to go straight to getting gas. And sometimes I run out because they got to get the gas out of there before they can put it on those trucks, set the cars like this. Now guys, I'm getting ready to pull back into the lot. I think this one checked out well. Again, I love the color scheme. I think it's awesome. It runs and drives good. Staying cool. It's running smooth. Top works. Pretty much everything works. Don't forget to stick around to the end though. I've seen some chips and I've seen some little spots on the top that you need to know about. Other than that, give us a call. You can find our number in the description below on maplemotors.com or 615-822-4444. I'm getting ready to pull back into the lot. I'm not going to wait for the light to change. I'll see you in the next video. It's time to walk this ride. Anything I see, you will know about it. So let's get started here. We always start in the front. Let's start in the back. We've got a nice boot that goes over the convertible top. Usually sets up here just like that. You don't have to do anything else. No, you got to button it in. It goes, snaps all the way around. But in the trunk here, you've also got this old furry mat that kind of sucks, you know. Probably throw that away. Look at it. We're going to rip it up a little bit because I want to see under it. It's already kind of nasty. Look how this looks so much better without this mat. It should have been taken out. See, the floor in the trunk looks good. Okay, I'll stop hating on the old mat there. We got a lot of spatter in here too. Let's see where they've sprayed it. The paint's kind of chipping up there. All right, jams. New seals look good. Oh, look at that dirt I got on there. Brand new. Trunk lid. Little chips, little cracks. Been down with it. Oh, I guess I need to put my boot back in here. I'm not going to put it on. Because when I get back to the lot, I'll just be putting the top up and putting this car back in the spot. So, that does take about 10 minutes to put on. Maybe 5. Regardless, it's in the trunk now. Alright, looking around the back. Back bumper looks good. Wow, what is that stuff for? Oh my goodness, they got a wire in here. I guess that doesn't hold itself up, so you need a return spring on your tag there. Crust, marks popping up, tail lights. Light scratches in the white paint. Chips in the back on the black. Little chips at the bottom of the door. Some chips over here as well. And a line in the paint running down the middle there. It is faint, but it is all the way down. Little scuffs, chips on the edge of the door. Little scuffs there. Got a few little chips there in the back here as well. See where the old mirror was. Chip there. Little bubbles popping up under that. They're not everywhere though, just in the corner. Those bubbles are rust, I'm sure. Looks like some paint cracks there. I don't know exactly what that is. I won't scratch that too much, it kind of hurt. Coming up on the front end here. Some dirt and then some touch-up marks. Little scuffs around that front bumper. Little chips. And down this side. Little chips there. And of course, exposed metal is going to start rusting, so that's what it was doing. A little surface rust. Little bubbles here. Probably some rust up under the corner there. Light cracks in the paint. There's some silicone back here. It's on top of that trim. See some chips below it. Little scuff here. Specs on the door. Chip in the corner there. A little ding up top. Now, of course, I'm filling your screen and zooming in on these chips and stuff. I'm not getting super close because it was making people dizzy before. Hopefully I'm doing better at my job, cracking the paint. I did have a lot of people comment back, say they've never had that experience. So that's cool. I'm glad that it's not for everybody. Not everybody's getting dizzy over some of my videos. And I thought that was metal. It's not. It's like fabric. Okay. Yeah, it's not even hanging on. Ooh, don't rip things, Nick. Well, you can see that is brittle there. It needs a few things redone on the edges of the top, and you've seen the other that I showed you at the beginning of the video. Okay. Made it around the outside. Let's check out the interior. Door panel looks great. The jams look good. Doesn't look like Bondos in the bottom. It's pretty good, really. Little chips and stuff, but great seats. Carpet looks good. Motor's pretty quiet here. Not weather stripping. Insulation's missing from these two spots here, but you got it up front and in the back. And you can order that stuff online. Went on down with the hood. Paint shining good. Great reflection on this one. Chips. Chips here too. Guys, 100 detailed pictures, financing and shipping's available. That's all on my website, maplemotors.com. Be sure to check out our playlist, Cars Currently Available, if you want to see all the other inventory. Now, if you don't mind, hit subscribe. That's going to help me out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.